What's up, YouTube? This is Randy at Breaking Bad Bull. So today's January 4th. We have Skyler is, I think in the next 24 hours, 48 hours here, we'll see some pups. So the last time I checked in with you guys, I was guessing the puppy count. We went to the veterinarian at Bostic Veterinary here in Virginia Beach, and we did an x-ray. So the x-ray came back with two puppies. Yeah, so that's, when doing natural birth, that's what you get. It's like roll the dice. Of course, she wasn't artificially inseminated, but I let Gus tie with her naturally and just let nature takes its course. And with anything, maybe she was ovulating a little later when Gus tied with her naturally. And the vet, after talking with her vet and specified that, we let him tie naturally, he probably suggested that she was going on our last cycle and dropped only a couple of eggs. Maybe Gus had gotten her too late during the natural tie, and now we're sitting here with two puppies to be delivered. So a couple of things that I'm kind of concerned with is the size of the puppy. Her last litter, she delivered 5 puppies. 5 puppies naturally. Of course, that was her first. So the second time around, which will be her last breeding, so we're expecting 2 puppies to be delivered naturally. So right now it's January 4th, and it's a Thursday. So we were right on time. I was guessing that she was going to deliver the 4th, the 5th, or the 6th. So I think tomorrow morning we'll have 2 puppies delivered here at Breaking Bad Bulls, our second litter here at Breaking Bad Bulls. So I'm excited about that. I just really want to show you guys and take you guys with me on this journey. As you can see right now, Skyler, she's in her pool where she gives birth. You know what I did here? She used this last time she was pregnant. This is the kiddie pool I was talking about. It's real small. You see how short it is there? There's Skyler right there. It's about 3 feet in diameter, and I lined it with just a couple of blankets, or a mat. Of course, I cleaned it first. So everything's sterilized and clean. Make sure when you have a French Bulldog that's gonna give birth naturally, you clean and desanitize everything around her. So this room here is my office / whelping room. This is where Skyler's going to give birth. Last time we did this same thing, but the difference is today is that we only have the kiddie pool without the whelping box that's surrounding it. I didn't, put it up. It's 4 sides to it, about 2 feet tall, that surrounds us, and it's square, and it wraps around this pool all the way around it. But from her last litter, I noticed that when I did that, it was kind of hard for me to reach the puppies since it was a little taller than the pool. Skyler's not going to jump out or be wild or anything like that. So I think not having anything that's blocking my access to her when she needs help whelping and or giving birth to her 2 puppies today, I'll be around. Like last time, I was around with her, from the first puppy to the last puppy. So this time around, I'm doing the same thing, and my concern would be if the pups are too big and if she takes more than, let's say, 1.5 hours from her contracting or pushing. I have a number to call the vet, and we'll schedule a emergency C-section. If she delivers, 2 pups naturally with very little complications, and she could push them out easier, then I'll be happy with that as well. I'll make sure to take Skyler tomorrow. If she gives birth tonight or early in the morning, I'll make sure I'll take her that same day back to the vet, so they can check her out and look at the 2 puppies overall. That's it for that. I know that the veterinarians wasn't too concerned about Skyler giving birth to 2 puppies, as they know that this is her second litter. She's a little longer for Frenchie, and she has experience giving birth to Frenchies before. As you can see, Skyler right now is, and you'll see this. This is the first symptom of her planning to give birth in the next 24 to 48 hours. I typically have my temperature gauge so I could get her temperature, but it ran out of battery. So I have to run to the store right after this, get batteries so I can take her internal temperature. Anything, just for a reference here, when you're 24 hours into natural labor, anything under 99.9 degrees, anything below 99, your Frenchie or your female will give birth within 24 or 48 hours. So I wish I had my temperature gauge right now so I could take her temperature, but I don't have it. It's out of batteries. My fault. Should have checked that. I thought it was available. So, but I'll go to the store, make sure I'll grab that battery and I take her temperature tonight. And another thing, you know what we're here. Here's her whelping pool and her birthing pool that she's gonna give birth. And around here, I have other things I want to show you guys. I had earlier videos that discussed tools that I use. Here's another tool. It's a temperature gauge that detects temperature on wherever you're pointing at. So right now it's 79 degrees where Skyler's at. And you'll notice at the very bottom of that pool, without any type of covering, it's a lot hotter. So without any covering, so it drops about 4 to 5 degrees just by itself on that pool. So make sure when you guys put your pool down, you put some blankets down here. I also have a thermal blanket that's heated. It's right there, and I gotten this from, let me see, excuse me, Skyler. I've gotten this from Amazon. It's called Woomer electric throw blanket. It's 50 by 16 by 60 inches, and I would use this to line the pool once the puppies are born. You know, I just line it right now with anything that I can wash, and once the puppies are delivered, then I'll move Skyler and other puppies to the incubator, and I'll talk about that in a second. Right there, and line this up with this Woomer electric throw blanket and check the temperature. And the way I do that is, again, this is very helpful, guys. And I gotten this from eBay. See if I can focus, see what this is for you guys. It's called Inkbird Plus. This is a great investment, guys. I invested in this last time so I could temp the current temperature on her pool right there on the blanket. And typically I want my blanket temperature to be about 86 to 87 degrees the first week. So I would keep temping this, and I'll raise up the temperature levels in the blanket here underneath. And also I have a lamp right here, a warming lamp for more heat above and below. You know, I think I had better luck when I was warming the puppies. I think it's more consistent and constant radiated heat using a throw blanket like this. I will put that down around here where Skyler's at. Then I would actually make sure I temp it, that it's actually temping at 86 degrees, 87 degrees. Right now you can see it's temping at 74.8, 74.6 degrees. So by putting down the blanket, you know, you just increase the temperature about 10 degrees. So that's really important, guys. So if you're going to do the pool system like me, there's Skyler resting, I would suggest lining your pool with a electric throw blanket so it heats it really slowly underneath. I know there's breeders out there that likes to use the heat lamp. I got that as well. And this heat lamp right here, let me turn on the light here. So the light. So that heat lamp right there, you know, I got this from PetSmart. There's a bulb there as well. So I adjust it based on height up here. You know, you could slide this thing up and down, and based on my temperature readings, I would actually, you know, adjust that up and down, making sure that the constant temperature around Skyler around her blanket there, you know, it's 86, 87 degrees, 88 degrees tops. So that heat is important. So for example, if I was not getting enough heat with the blanket there, this would go above her to heat her up and the puppies above. So if you're doing the whelping system using the pool, make sure you get a warming blanket, put it underneath the pool, and watch your females. Make sure you get one of these temp guns by Inkbird. Very, very useful. I use this all the time, and it helped me a lot, making sure that everything's in the right temperature and everything needs to be where they need to be. The most important thing here, guys, is making sure that the puppies are warm. I talked about that in the earlier videos where I stated the most important thing is their body temperature, the puppy's body temperature. They can't control their body temperature, so you got to help them along. 86 degrees, 88 degrees, constant. If it's a little hot, like 89, 90, that's all right. But I like to keep mine about 88 degrees ambient temperature, and on the floor itself of the whelping pool, using Inkbird here. Again, I think I bought this for like 15 bucks. Grab yourself one of these guys. It helps a ton. So we're about 24, 48 hours into Skyler's labor. This is the first 24 hours. She started showing symptoms about 3 hours ago. You know, she started panting. So one of the first symptoms, guys, when your Frenchie's about to give birth is they start panting. So Skyler stopped panting. The second symptom, telltale sign of the symptom, is they stop eating within 24 hours. So she stopped eating this morning. She slowed down eating last night, and you know, I was thinking that she will go through her labor now on January 4th and 5th. So I was pretty much right there. So that's one thing I just want to tell you guys is to, you know, the symptoms, not eating, you know, more panting on your female. She's not moving much. So put her in your whelping pen and watch it carefully. Make sure you also line it with different blankets. You know, electric blanket, as you can see there. You know, another thing I want to show you guys real quick here is I made this portable incubator. It's made out of a shoebox. You know, it's called Sterlite. Pick it up anywhere. I put holes on the very top, drill holes, and this is what I use to transport the puppies, and hopefully tomorrow or the next day to the vet's office, and they can look at the puppies, make sure that everything's healthy, and you know, Skyler's healthy as well. So there's a cover right here, real cheap way, but you know, the vet really loved this, and they said they typically see puppies, Frenchie puppies, that's just in a box. You could probably use a box, you know, if that's what you like, you know, that's fine. You like it, I love it. I always say that, and you know, for me this works. Underneath this, you'll notice I have a heating pad by B-Link. This is what it's called, guys. Heating pad B-Link. Pick this up anywhere. What I would do is, there's a controller right there. You put this underneath this foam pad. Another important thing, this eggshell pad is important. Keeps your puppy walking and not so much flat, so you don't get the flat chest puppies. So I put that in the bottom there. I'll run it through the hole behind there, and I will put it here just like that. Then put the cover on. I have a AC adapter in the car, and I plug it in, and they're warm throughout the ride, 86, 87 degrees. And also within here, just wanted to show you guys. So if you guys comment down below if you have something like this, let me know if you guys want me to do a video based on this, and I will. There's a temperature gauge manual here as well, so I can manually look at that. So that's it, guys. It's 14 minutes. Just want to update you guys on Skyler. First 24 hours of her birth, live birth. I'll update you guys once the puppy comes in here. You guys know me, I always update you guys. If you take something away from this, that's great. If you have a Frenchie female that's pregnant and ready to give birth, make sure you take care of them, watch over them. Comment, like, subscribe down below at Breaking Bad Bulls. You know, this is Randy with Skyler. We have 2 puppies on the ground, 2 puppies that's gonna hit the ground. I'll let you guys know how it goes. If both puppies survives, that's great. Comment down below, subscribe. Thank you for all the support in the last 7 months for Breaking Bad Bulls family Frenchies. This is Randy and I'm out. Woo!